What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. Friday edition, NBA Talk with Jay. We here. We're trying to get some cash, man. The real ones they already know what I'm on. Obviously, I do a night show every night for the members. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. We do got some new members, man, to the NBA Talk with Jay family. We got our guy Santiago, Bash Bros. We got Eric. We got Shane. We got Jeff and we got Mike as well, man. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. It's just kind of crazy. I'm not gonna stay on this too long, but it's just crazy. I make money for people for years, and they don't even want to support the channel. It's just like a little $4 a month. You see what I'm saying? So obviously, you get extra perks. You're gonna get plays on the weekends. You're gonna get some night shows, some early looks before the lines move, all that good stuff, man. So, but it's not. You shouldn't even be doing it for that. You should just be supporting the channel, like showing appreciation to someone that's coming on, giving you free picks every single day, and trying to make you money and put money in your pocket, guys. So obviously, there's people that charge 30, 40, $50 either a day or per play. So I'm saying I do it for free for you guys. So I just feel like the least you could do is $4 a month. It's not really asking much, man. But everybody that does show appreciation to the channel, I appreciate you guys. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going today, man. I appreciate y'all. It's all love. You see what I'm saying? But let's get straight to it. In this one, man. Let's go over here I'm not here to waste your fucking time. Let's go over here to the streets of Atlanta in this one. Hawks getting a point and a half at the house versus the Dallas Mavs in this one. Obviously, Kyrie's questionable. He didn't go through shooting around. Trey Young had a concussion. He's been in Atlanta for like 4 or 5 days now. Ever since before they left to the West Coast. I think the Mavs win this game regardless. I don't think it really matters if Trey Young plays. Now the Mavs need Kyrie. I'll tell you that for sure. But Mavs I think they've dropped 3 straight games. They've lost 2 straight to the Hawks as well. This will always be an ongoing feud versus the Mavs versus Hawks ever since they made the swap on trade night for Luka and Trey Young there. So Luka's lost back-to-back meetings versus the Hawks. Maybe he tries to get it done in this one. I'd like to back the Mavs more at the house, to be honest with you. But I do think this is a winnable game for the Mavs here. They're just more of a much more complete team, better coach team. They look like they're playing for a little bit more. They're trying to make the playoffs. The Hawks, I'm not really sure what to do with them. I don't even know if they're trying to make the play. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year, man. So I can only look towards the Mavs. It's a real simple game for me. I'm not looking towards backing the Hawks. They do play a little bit better at the house, but I'm not fucking with them Hawks today, man. Maybe if the Hawks are getting 8, 9 points or something like that, but this is not a bettable team for me personally. I really don't want to fuck with the Mavs either, to be honest with you. But if Kyrie comes back, I do think the Mavs might be worth a look there, guys. Let's go over to the streets of Charlotte in this one. Hornets getting 5 points at the house versus the Houston Rockets in this one. Obviously, the Rockets aren't the best team when laying points on the road. They're 1-1 so far this season against the spread, laying points on the road. Only 4-15 again, straight up on the road, man. So this is not the best spots, but they are facing the Hornets here. It's not like you're going up against the 76ers or the Bucks or, you know what I'm saying? Let's see who else they lost. So they remember that the 6-game East Coast road trip, they lost to the Heat, they lost to the Bulls, they beat the Pistons barely, lost to the Celtics, the Sixers, and the Knicks. Neither one of those teams are in the same like fucking bracket as the Hornets, man. So we know the Hornets are still getting used to playing without Terry Rozier. We know that the Rockets are pissed coming off that overtime loss to the Portland Trailblazers. Udoka said, my guys are pissed in there in the locker room. And that's what I saw that. I was like, man, who the Rockets play next? Who the Rockets play this? They finna come out here and smash somebody. So while they're not great on the road, this is a Hornets team that is one of the worst teams in the league. And they don't necessarily, it's not in their best interest to win too many games. We know the Rockets, they're not tanking anymore. They're trying to make the playoffs. They're trying to change the culture over there. They got a new coach. They're playing defense. They got some Jabari Smith Jr. is coming back in this one. The Rockets their team is light years better than the Charlotte Hornets, in my opinion, man. I'm talking about damn near at every position. All the Hornets got is LaMelo Ball. I know that Bridges, you know what I'm saying, is not the best. He may not be having the best life off court. You see what I'm saying? You never should hit a lady and shit like that and do shit like that, family domestic violence. But like on the court, he is a baller. But that's really all they got. I mean, PJ Washington's not bad, but these guys realize that the team is ass and they kind of just play for checks out there. You see what I'm saying? It's a Friday night. These guys probably ready to go spend some money tonight. They probably finna go hit the strip club. They finna go, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if your kids are listening, but they finna go out and party tonight. Like, what basketball? We finna go out there and hoop, and I'm finna go and hop in my Bentley, and we finna go have some fun, man. So Hornets probably don't care about this game, man. I'd still lean to the Rockets here. They're pissed off. They're actually playing for some. They're actually playing to win games. The Hornets are not playing to win games. I can only look towards the Rockets here. It's really hard to lay points with them on the road, but we know that they've lost 5 of their last 6 games. Now they've only covered 2 of their last 10 games as well, so they haven't been covering spreads. But I know that the Rockets are coming for blood in this game. They need a confidence boosting win. And I mean, damn, the Hornets sometimes can be just what the doctor ordered up. You see what I'm saying? So I heavily lean towards the Rockets. They're laying the 5. It's really hard laying points on the road, but I do think they win this game. I mean, if they lose this one, you can kiss the playoffs goodbye. I'll tell you that right now. If you lose to teams like the fucking Hornets, you kiss the playoffs goodbye. But I think the Rockets, they got a good enough head on their shoulders to come out here, and they know that they need to win this game. This is a first game of back-to-back. They got the Nets on deck tomorrow, but this is somewhat a must-win type of spot for the Rockets here, in my opinion, guys. Let's go over to the streets of Indianapolis here, where the All-Star game is going to be. Hallie's going to be starting in the All-Star game, but Pacers, he's not starting tonight. Pacers getting 4.5 at the house versus the Suns. I don't know what to do with this game, man. I don't like the 4 spots. You see what I'm saying? I would bet the Rockets -5 before I would fuck with this game. The Suns have beaten them 5 straight times. They've beaten them 7 out of the last eight times as well. They just beat them as well on January 21st. You see what I'm saying? So now that's a fact there. Şengün's definitely going to go crazy. And that one, my guy, he's definitely going to go crazy. But yeah, man, I don't know what to do with this game. The Suns are red hot right now. These guys have won 7 straight games. Don't look now, but nobody was really thinking that the Suns could do this. But I was one of the ones like, the Suns gonna ball. The Suns, when they get the big three going, they gonna ball. We're starting to see it. They're not necessarily covering games, but they're finding ways to win, man. And they found a way to cover versus the Mavs. They went out there and smoked them. Now, I don't like how the Suns have to get down by 15 for them to try to turn it on, but it's just what they do. They got down 15 to the Mavs. Before you know it, they up 15. I'm watching the game like, bro, what just happened? They just smacked the Mavs, bro. Well, Grant Williams stepped over KD. He's like, all right, I got something for your ass. And they just went out there and smoked them, man. So the Suns team is playing at too much of a high level right now for me to bet against them. I know that the Pacers are a scrappy team. I kind of told you, all right, watch the Sixers probably come out here and get smacked. Pacers smacked them from the get-go. They were up 9-10 in the first quarter, never looked back. Never look back. They smoked the Sixers yesterday. So it is a back-to-back spot for the Pacers. They didn't have to travel anywhere. It's just a tough game for me to figure out because I know that the Pacers can be scrappy, especially at the house. They do play more defense than the Suns, but the Suns are they're just playing on a different level right now. They heard all the noise of people talking, saying that they weren't nothing there. So and so. Oh, Bill's not a good trade, and Booker and KD and they're old and all this. All right, they starting to show people now, bro. So that's all I'm saying, man. So honestly, I said all that to say I could see this game going either way. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pacers were able to use their defense and use their grit to keep this game close. But I also wouldn't be a bit surprised if the Suns are like, we're here now. You see what I'm saying? We're balling right now, man. So the Suns are just playing on a different level right now. I'm only looking towards betting on the Suns right now. I'm not, even though they hadn't really been covering spreads. There's each game. They're building more confidence. They're building more confidence. Man, I'm telling you what. All right, man. Just saying, wait till the playoffs come. We're gonna see what the Suns made of, man. All right. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna even say nothing else because I don't want to jinx them. But the Suns been balling. I can only look towards their way right now. Let's go over here to the streets of Toronto in this one. Raptors getting 8 points at the house. You see what I'm saying? It's another tough one. I actually don't like the spot for the Clippers. This is their first game on the East Coast since I remember I looked at it last night, but they hadn't played on the East Coast since like November. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really like the spot. They've obviously coming from west to east. Now they did have 2 days off after the Lakers game. But they do have the Celtics on deck. This is the first game of a back-to-back. I can't bet the Clippers here. They got now in theory, you'd like to go ahead and win this game because you might have a higher chance of losing tomorrow. But I'm telling you, especially at this point in the season, like which game do you think the Clippers just be honest with yourself. Which game do you think the Clippers going to take more serious? Versus the Toronto Raptors or versus the Boston Celtics? Like let's just be serious now. This could be a potential finals matchup here. Clippers versus Boston. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not laying 8 points on the road here with the Clippers. I know that they're without Podol, and I know they're without quickly as well, which makes me lead to believe that this is going to be an under game. We know that the Clippers are a really good defensive team, but the Raptors also can play some really good defense as well. RJ Barrett has been trying to, like, ever since he saw this shit from the Knicks, he's like, all right, I can play a little defense, man. Schroeder is a really good defender. Scotty Barnes is a damn good defender. You see what I'm saying? So this could be an under type of game. And the Clippers, I expect them to try to slow up the pace and play methodical in this game. But I don't like the spot here for land points for the Clippers. A lot of times odds makers spit out these numbers. It's all about power ratings, things like that. They're not spitting out a number saying like them having the Celtics on deck is not built into the number, if that makes sense, but it's built into the Clippers' minds. And some just tells me with them going on this East Coast, first game on the East Coast of a 7-game road trip, some tells me this is a spot where the Clippers might mess around, barely win this game. I would be surprised if they lost outright, because if they get down 10, they might just kind of just start to mail this one in. And it's like a Super Bowl game tomorrow versus the Celtics. If they lose this game to the Raptors tonight and they beat the Celtics tomorrow, they will be A-okay, guys. I'm telling you this right now. I know how these players think. I play basketball. I've been playing basketball all my life. As a basketball player, you want the game versus Celtics a ton more, guys, a ton more. But you could also look at it that, like, obviously they're going to be on a back-to-back and you want to go ahead and get this win. But just mentality-wise, I know that they care about the game tomorrow. It might be saving a little energy for tomorrow's game a lot more, guys. So actually, sounds crazy. I can only look towards Raptors here +8, but not going to lie, under 235 might be a little bit better look. Obviously, I'm not the best total guy. You see what I'm saying? And obviously, pace, you see what I'm saying, is all it is. Pace can be a lot different, but I feel like the under here, yeah, exactly. My guy 5 says, no quickly, looks like an under game. Now, I dig you. I dig that. On that, Carroll City says LA Clippers will blow them out tonight. It's very possible, my guy. It's very possible, but I do not like this spot for the if you're a spot better, if you look at that spots and you're not just going off recency bias, this is a spot that you don't want to lay 8 points with the road team here on the first game of a back-to-back. You see what I'm saying? Let's get over here to the game of the day in this one. We're Magic land 6 on the road versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Did hop on this one last night, man, but I don't care. I mean, what I was saying last night, that this might be a trifecta spot for the Magic, and they might just win this game by 20 points. So I'm not scared at going up to 6. I didn't take the 6, but this obviously this game opened up at 5. It was going up to 5.5, up to 6 now. You can still find 5.5s out there, but I don't care. I don't think it's going to be that close. I think it's either the Grizzlies win this game outright or they're losing by 20. I don't really think there's an in-between here. Obviously, the Grizzlies are hot. They're playing with confidence, and sometimes you got to notice these teams that are that have young guys that are playing for contracts, but I don't think that comes into fruition here. I don't think that they're going to sneak up on the Magic. The Magic are pissed off. They're coming off a blowout loss, so they damn near lost by 30. They've had 3 days off. They had a day of rest just to get their mind right. They've had 2 straight practice days. This team is coming for blood tonight, and they've been getting their ass smacked versus the Grizzlies. This is your chance to get some revenge. You don't have John Moran, Desmond Bane going out there busting your ass in this game. They've lost 4 straight to the Grizzlies. They've lost 4 of the last 5 of the last 6 to the Grizzlies as well. The Grizzlies have owned the Magic. It's a little bit different now, though. You see what I'm saying? It's a little bit different right now. Now it's the Magic's time. That's why they're laying points here on the road. The Magic have not laid points versus the Magic since the Magic have not laid points versus the Memphis Grizzlies since November 8th, 2019. And to go back, it ain't no telling when the last time they've been laying points in Memphis as well. You see what I'm saying? But this is a Magic spot for me. This line kind of looks funky. It's like, damn, why they laying 6 here? It's because I think that they're saying that this is potential for a smack city spot for the Magic here. I think the Magic come out here and cash a trifecta spot versus the Grizzlies here. I think they might be up 10 at the end of the first quarter and not a little bit. Like, don't be surprised if shit gets ugly tonight in Memphis, man. Obviously, Memphis have some young ballers that are playing for contracts. They could possibly keep this game close. They could possibly be hitting their threes, and you never know what happens. But I like the Magic's depth here. I like the coach. I like the fact that they're playing for the playoffs. This team is ready to ball. They're coming off a really bad loss versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And you look at the teams they've been playing lately, they've been playing some really tough teams. This is probably the lightest game that the Magic have had in their last 10 games. Look at this. I mean, maybe other than the Hawks, but you know what I'm saying? So they played Denver, Atlanta, Minnesota, Miami, Oklahoma City, the Knicks. Then they played the Hawks again, lost on a DeJounte Murray buzzer beater, the 76ers, the Heat, then the Cavs, guys. Remember, the Cavs had won 7 straight games. They came out there, and I know the Magic feels some type of way. Like, when you get your teeth kicked in from the beginning, just like that versus the Cavs, and you've had 3 days off, you're ready to come to play. They were down 38-19 after the first quarter, guys. They were never in that game versus the Cavs. I think they're going to flip the script. I think they might fuck around, be up 38-19 at the end of this one. I like the Magic in this one to cover this game, but I ain't gonna lie. I do think it's a trifecta spot for the Magic. Top spot of the day for me is Magic -5, 5.5, 6, whatever you like to do, my guys. But I'm just saying, man, it's why you catch these night shows, man. But I like the Magic here by double digits. I don't give a damn what. I don't give us. It's something my guy Darius say. I don't give a fucking shit what the fucking spread is right here. I like the Magic here. They could probably be laying 9, and I'd be on the Magic in this particular spot, man. So let's break out the ones in this one today, my guys. Let's see. My guy says Schroeder is a bum. He says Magic stink. You don't know the vibes, man. You don't know the vibes. J Money, I trust. I appreciate you, man. Nuggets cost me. Hey, man, I'm just saying, though. Hey, I'm just saying. The Nuggets didn't. I'm just saying the Nuggets didn't cost us, though. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But hey, I'm just saying. But let's go over here to the streets of New Orleans in this one. Pelicans land a point here at the house. What my guy Juju say? What did Juju say? Let's ride. Yeah, we're going to get his Bane and them boys tonight. Grizzlies team total under 100. They won't score 100. I like that look, man. I like that look. I don't see them sniffing 100 either. You see what I'm saying? Break out them ones, man. Break out them ones, man. What y'all laughing at in the chat? 77 figures say, they liking the Thunder in this one, man. Let's go to the streets of New Orleans in this one. Pelicans land 1 at the house versus the Thunder. I can only look towards Pelicans. You know what's better than a side? You know what's something that I figured out? They're putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hand a whole lot more. His assist total is at 4.5. I think it's a really good look. He broke his career high for assists last game. I believe he went for 11. They did B-writers even come out and say, we're put like the coach and everything. We need to put the ball in Zion's hands a little bit more. Point Zion. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? Every time Zion Williamson goes up against the Thunder, they can't fuck with him. They can't stop. What does Zion like to do? He likes to go in the paint. He likes to play bully ball. Who's going to stop him versus the on the Thunder? Nobody. It's not going to be Chet Holmgren. See what I'm saying? So Valanciunas, Zion can have a big game. Ingram can be driving to the paint in this one. They're going to need CJ McCollum to knock down some threes. Guys like Najee Marshall coming off the bench, Larry Nance Jr., they could bully these guys down low. Now, the Thunder are no slouches, guys, especially when these guys are hitting threes. They have a ton of guys. Like when you got Lou Dort out there hitting threes, obviously he's been working on his shot. Like this team is scary. Isaiah Joe, they have a plethora of guys that can get it done, but I still don't like the spot for the Thunder here, guys. I could only look towards Pelicans. Remember, the Pelicans are the second best team in the NBA at covering the spread in the first half. They're 16-6-1, guys. They for whatever reason, the Pelicans come out and ball out at the house. And I think they do it here once again. I'd be looking towards Pelicans in the first half and the full game in this one. I think they get the job done. Now, they do have a back-to-back. That's the only thing I don't really like, but they got the Bucks on deck tomorrow. But I think the Pelicans want to win this game at the house. They might not travel well to Milwaukee tomorrow, but I think that the Pelicans get this win in this one tonight. I think they bodied the Thunder down low. They just got to run them off the three-point line. See what I'm saying? But Pelicans first half and full game, I think, get the job done. And this could also be a really good under spot here, to be honest with you as well. Both of these teams are coming off scoring 140 or more points. I think this could be a more of a defensive-minded type of game here, in my opinion, man. Pelly, fly. I think they got some for the Thunder over there. They probably see, y'all got a better record. Y'all the first, y'all the number one team in the West. All right, we got something for y'all ass, man. We got something for y'all ass. I like that look. You see what I'm saying? I like that look. Pelicans tonight and fade them tomorrow. That's a really good look right there, man. It's a really good look. What's up with you, Trez? I appreciate you for becoming a member, my brother. Pelly, fly. That's a fact. Say the Nuggets paid us. Now that's an absolute fact right there, man. Damn, they almost smacked their ass by 40. But appreciate you becoming a member. Why not? And Timothy Brewer, I appreciate you as well, my brother. Pelican fly. I think this is a Pelican spot in this one, guys. But don't let me talk you off. I know everybody likes the Thunder. I know the whole world's going to be on the Thunder here. I think they take a loss tonight. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So go with your gut. It's your money. You bet whatever you like. I think the Pelicans finna smack these Thunder up tonight, guys. Starting from the first half and full game. I think the Pelicans, they finna fly, Pelly, fly. Let's go over to the streets of Milwaukee in this one. Bucks land 5.5 at the house versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I want to take Cavs here, man. I want to take Cavs here, man. I said that in the last game, whoever won that one, that we was gonna fade him in the next game. Let's see if Doc Rivers is on the bench in this one. I think the Bucks might fuck around and lose Doc Rivers first game, and so if we like the Pelicans tonight and then want to fade him tomorrow, that would means that we're rooting for the Bucks to lose tonight and bounce back tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? We know that the Cavs can hang with these guys. Now the Bucks are 2-1 versus them this season. So with the Cavs, if you really want to win a division, you want to go 2-2 versus the Bucks. I wouldn't be surprised if the Cavs won tonight. Remember the last game where the Bucks came out there, catch a trifecta, that shit still start to get close in the fourth quarter. The Cavs came back, they put up 37 points. They start to show like the Bucks trash ass defense in the fourth quarter. You put up 37 versus 10. This Bucks team is not. I'm telling you, the defense is not good, man. They can score like them, but the defense, y'all see Dame trying to check Donovan Mitchell? Get out of here, man. Mitchell put up 50. If they let Dame guard him all game and not double team, he'll put up 50 points versus Damian Lillard, man. Get the fuck out of here. Dame Lillard versus Donovan Mitchell, man. I hope I see plenty of that tonight. I'm kind of getting myself hyped up. And Mitchell had a bad game. He only went 10 of 24. He only went 2 of 11 from three as well. He had 23 points, which is crazy. That's a bad night for Donovan Mitchell. I think the Cavs come to play here, man. These Bucks ain't nobody. I'm not scared of these Bucks. And you see how they're dancing and stuff at the beginning of the game. Glad that Adrian Griffin's gone. I think this shit gonna backfire on the Bucks, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The guy wasn't like the best coach, but he started out 30-13. He's a first-year head coach. See what I'm saying? I do feel like I'm a believer of giving somebody a chance, man. Like let them go through half of the season. I know you're trying to win the championship this season. It's not gonna fucking happen anyway. Doc Rivers is not going to get you there, but you got a first-year head coach. Why don't you give him a chance, man? He started you out 30-13. I know that there was like some locker room issues, but give the guy a chance, man. But you know what's crazy? They just paid Doc Rivers a 3.5 year, $40 million deal. Guess what? They're still paying Adrian Griffin, and they're still playing Mike Budenholzer as well. That's what you fuckers get. Yeah, come out your pockets now. Y'all want to be firing people? Come out your pockets. They playing 3 coaches right now. You still not finna win the championship this year. You see what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie. I think that shit gonna backfire on the Bucks, man. They being super happy that y'all fired him. Guess what, Giannis? You was the one that told him that lobbied for him to come over there. Then when see how people switch up on you so fast, man. Then shit wasn't going right. And then now Giannis, now he's not like them there. He talking about I didn't make that decision. No, bro, you the star player. You make that decision, bro. I don't care what he says. I guarantee you he has something to do with Griffin getting fired. I know they wasn't getting along, man, but I don't care what nobody says. I think that shit gonna backfire on him. And picture Doc Rivers coming to save the day. You know what? I might have to just bet if I see Doc Rivers over here on the bench, I might just have to bet the Cavs just off principle. You see what I'm saying? But I simply not even there. I know that the Cavs can match up with these boys defensively. They have a much better defense. They just need to shoot the ball a little bit better. They shot 34% from 3. They did shoot 51% from the field. But like I say, I mean, shit, the Bucks made the Bucks made a couple more threes than them, but they shot a little bit better from 3. Let's see how many the Bucks got 13 more free throws. That was the game right there. They got 28 free throws. The Cavs only shot 15. I think the Cavs might end up getting the job done here. I hadn't bet it yet, but I actually want to get there with Cavs. Revenge spot. I like how this line is coming down from 7 to 6. 5.5. I think the Cavs, I ain't gonna lie to you. If these two teams faced off in the playoffs today, I'd be taking the Cavs on a series price. It'll probably be plus 200. I'd be taking the Cavs to kick the Bucks out of the first round, man. Watch that shit backfire on them, man. When you treat good people bad, that shit's gonna backfire on you, man. The coach is not gonna fix their defense. You're not gonna fix Malik Beasley, Chris Middleton, and Dame Lillard being horrible on defense. Brook Lopez barely getting up and down the floor. I hope the Cavs smoke these motherfuckers by 20 tonight. Heavily lean towards Cavs plus a 5.5. Last game, guys. Let's go over here to the streets of San Antonio here. Could be a Wemby type of game. I wouldn't even really mess with who's going to win. I think that they're just kind of showing off Wemby right now. I believe that he's flipped to the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. The Spurs aren't going to win many games, but they do want to show off Wemby, man. So I ain't going to lie. I don't really know who's going to win this game because the Blazers have actually been showing that they want to win. It's crazy because they could have tried to lose the game versus Houston. They're actually trying to get the win. They're protesting a win versus Oklahoma City, guys. The last game where Chauncey Billups tried to call a timeout versus the Thunder, and they were up by 5 and ended up losing the game by 2. They're protesting that shit to the NBA. And it just has me thinking, damn, if they really tanking, why are they trying to protest a loss? You see what I'm saying? Why are they trying to protest that game and get it? The last time that the game has been protested or something like that, and actually happened. It was like 2007, and they like resumed the game or some shit like that. It was something crazy, man. But it's a long story. But the Blazers have filed a protest with the NBA, and they got like 5 days to respond about. And they were saying that he was trying to call a timeout. That tells me that the Blazers are actually still kind of trying to win, which is crazy. See what I'm saying? So I'd like to say Spurs here. I was thinking last night that the Blazers going to try to tank this game coming off a win, but seeing that protest kind of makes me feel different. I'm not betting on the Spurs laying points, man. Now they do come out in the first quarter and first half at the house. That's like if you want to bet the Spurs, that would have to be the top spot. But I think if I was to bet this game, I would just go with Wemby props. Either Wemby over his points, I believe it's like 24 or something like that, 24 and a half, or just look at his points, rebounds, assists. He's been getting blocks like crazy as well. It seems like he's been getting 4 or 5 blocks every single game. See what I'm saying? So I'm not even gonna lie to you. He said they canceled the protest. He say they withdrew it. Okay, somebody says that they withdrew the protest, but they still filed that motherfucker. They still filed it. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that's some tanking shit right there, man. Nah, we don't want to protest no more. Appreciate you, Joy, for being a member, my brother. But yeah, nah, for sure. Call them when they. Hey, I need to go in the casino and just yell out, call the 1-800 number. Call it 1-800 gambling number. Nah, that's a fact, man. Brogdon playing well. Brogdon popped up on the injury. Even more things that make you think the Blazers are tanking. Brogdon is on the injury report. It's questionable with a sore knee. You know what I'm saying? My guy say call the 1-800 number if you bet this game. That shit is facts, bro. That shit funny as hell, man. Well, let me get out of here. I ain't here to waste your time, and I really don't like to go past 30 minutes. This is what I think is the right side. Top player of the day is Magic -5 for me. I still like the -6. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Magic cash a trifecta spot. I don't bet first quarters anymore. I'll tell you that. You'll never hear me go official with a first quarter ever again. But I do think the Magic come out here and cash the trifecta spot. Right after that, it would be Pelicans first half full game. Right after that, it'd be Cavs plus the 5.5, and then some heavy leans would be Mavs -1.5, Rockets -5, probably Rockets first half and full game, to be honest with you. Unpopular, like a Friday, take everybody money type of game. Raptors +8, man. I don't like the spot for the Clippers, but I do think it's even better to take an under spot there, under 235. Let me see what's another one. I could also see Thunder Pelicans game going under, and if I'm betting this Spurs game, I'm not fucking with the spread. It's a 1-800 gambler type of spread there. But Wemby props, like either points or PRA, man. Those would be the top looks for me. But one top play for me, Magic, full game. See what I'm saying? That's the top spot of the day. I do think they come out here trifecta style, smack these boys up. Right after that would be Pelicans first half full game. Right after that would be kind of in between Cavs +5.5 and Rockets -5. Right after that would be Mavs -1.5. And then still strongly lean Raptors +8 and the under in that game, and Wemby's props over his points, PRA. You see what I'm saying? It's all love, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to all the members in the chat, man. I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for showing I appreciate you for showing appreciation. It's people, obviously I've been making money, thousands of dollars over the past few years, man. So it's really just showing the way, showing that you respect, showing that you appreciate the show. You see what I'm saying? So it's all love, man. Go download the Action Network app, all that good stuff. If I have some plays this weekend, they will be sent out to the members, guys. So, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I looked at the card for tomorrow. I might not be betting none, but I'm definitely probably not doing a show tomorrow. But if I do bet some, I'll just send it in the little members channel. You see what I'm saying? If you got the notifications on and you're a member, you'll get it like it'll pop up right to your phone. You see what I'm saying? So it's all love, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shout out to all the members, man. I really do appreciate y'all for showing some support, man. Look, Annie knows, you know what I'm saying? Annie knows the vibes, man. But it's all love. Let's get this cash today, man. Let's go. Y'all hit the like button, man. Let's try to get 1,000 likes. Let's try to get 1,500 likes on today's show, man. You never know. You get 1,500 likes, you might see a show pop up tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, man. It's all love. Let's get this cash, baby. Let's go. We out. Let's go.